Hey dearest one, welcome. If this video found you, it's meant to be. I'm Mystic Maya. That came out kind of funny. I'm Mystic Maya. If you're not new here, you know the drill. We use comedy around here to talk about some deep stuff. I mean, I'm not always a comedian, but sometimes I find myself when I'm channeling specifically on YouTube, like the funny comes out. It's like a whole thing. I shapeshift into different accents. It's great stuff. I think like I access some past life energy and I bring it into the now. But today's message is beautiful and it's potent and it's kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. So if you can, just come with an open mind and just trust that if it found you on your algorithm, there's a reason for it. So just see it through the eyes of curiosity and know that I am Mystic Maya and I'm here to be your cosmic BFF. Maybe something outside of ourselves doesn't want us to meet, because if we meet, it means you're gonna remember your truth. And when you remember your truth and your power, it can intimidate those who operate at a lower frequency. Now bless those people, right? Because everything in life is polarity, duality, and contrast. And at the end of the day, no matter where the challenge is, your soul signed up for this. And that's a great way to intersect into today's message, because today we're going to talk about prayer being an outlet to enter your portal of peace, your paradigm of peace, I like to call it. In other words, when we go through deep struggle, it's really hard sometimes to, find the gratitude in that, because we get wrapped up in a loop of victimhood of why is this happening to me? Versus what can I learn from this? How can I already tap into the frequency that my prayers are already answered? Because everything in life is an illusion. And our struggles really is this distorted frequency, distorted choice that we're choosing. And not to take away the power of the pain, right? The pain exists. We don't want to bypass the fact that you're having a hard chapter or you're having just a hard experience. You're feeling lower frequency emotions. Like all of that stuff is real. We don't want to bypass with toxic positivity. Just like toxic energy and negativity can be, heavy and a distortion, so can toxic positivity. So just know, here we find the center of both worlds, the light and the dark. We enter both contrasts through observation. And the point of power is always in the present moment. The point of power is always in your hands. Nothing outside of you has your power unless you let it to be that way. But most likely if you're here, it's because you're at a very crucial, and when I say crucial, because it's like, it's just so potent is like the word. Like you're at this precipice of probably another spiritual awakening. And I know there's a lot, honestly. It's never ending because change is the most constant thing. But I'm here to, bear good news as a light bearer, that the deeper you go into the depths of your shadows, the freer you'll be. If freer is even a word. The more free you'll be. And that's why it's so important to find gratitude for your struggles, because if life is truly polarity, right? We have the shadows and the light. If you're right now in the depths of some sort of challenge, What's the opposite of shadow? Light. So it's up to us to find the inner strength, the inner courage, to take the shadow point of where we're at, the lower frequency challenge, the trigger, the karmic lesson. We've got to find the strength to enter this midpoint. And the midpoint is where the infinite potential lies, where we turn poison into medicine, where we turn impossible into possible with our frequency. Because when we do that, when we enter this midpoint of detaching from the struggle, entering observation, becoming the choice of freedom, we alchemize in motion. We alchemize in motion to the light. We activate the light within through appreciating the shadows that we signed up for. And I understand from an emotional standpoint, and this message might be finding you when you're in a wounded space where it's really hard for you to maybe comprehend this, and that's fine. I trust that this message will integrate at its own speed, and you will take what you need and leave behind what you don't. But truly, get curious with this concept that whatever is happening for you is just building your testimony of greatness. That's literally on the other side of the shadows, right? You are a magnet. So the more you tune in to detachment of the circumstance, the 3D circumstance, and enter this perception of 5D and beyond reality, the quantum field, you become infinite. You move mountains through your parallax, through your vulnerability, through your divine delusion. That's my favorite, right? I say, let's all be divinely delusional. Because if you can think it and literally believe it, plant it in your heart, you will hold it. You will hold it, my friend. You will. You already are. And that's the whole trick, is believing that your prayers are already answered. And now I want to go into, prayer, okay? Because I feel like a lot of us have mixed feelings and experiences with prayer. Prayer can sometimes be linked into the density of religion and what is right and what is wrong, and the how of it, of right and wrong, like how to pray. And for this transmission, I want us to detach from that and just see prayer as a paradigm of your peace. Every time you pray, using your words, becoming intentional in the moment through surrendering to something bigger than yourself, but also recognizing that you are that divine energy, having the bravery to ask for what you need, that you are worthy to ask, to affirm, to pray for peace. But it's also this remembrance that peace is within you. It's pulsating in your souls already. And I wrote actually a line, and I don't want to botch it. I want to say it exactly for what it is. Because I wrote, and when I say I channeled this. I am a channeler. I do automatic writing. I'm a medium. I'm a seer. And I make it a ritual in my life to sit down and write messages as a conduit. And this is how this YouTube all started. It all started from accepting the fact that I'm a conduit. And if I'm a conduit, you're a conduit. That's the thing. There's no separation here. I am an example of you. You are an example of me. We represent each other. There's no hierarchy in holiness. Ooh, what? That was good. Can we quote that? There's no hierarchy in holiness. Okay? So what I channeled today, what came through, is prayer is your paradigm of peace. It is a cellular declaration between yourself and the godlike energy that literally pulsates within you. Doesn't that make you just want to exhale? Doesn't that make you feel like you can just be held by something mighty within you and outside of you at the same time? Because life is a paradox, right? We're asked to surrender and then not surrender. You know, like, let it all go so you can let it in. Surrender the outcome, but don't you give up. Don't you give up now. Don't you give up on your dreams. 11:11, as I said that. Okay? So maybe this message is finding you because you're hitting a wall of resistance within your bigger picture. So, ground down. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Trust in the struggle. Pray. Enter that paradigm of peace. Become one with polarity. Observe. What is it trying to tell you? What is the struggles in your life trying to tell you right now? What are you not willing to see? And can you start to open up, open up, open up? Journal, breath work, go for nature walks, detach from the noise of the outside world. Trust your voice. Your voice knows, your gut knows. Because the struggle is really the shadows, right? And the shadows is an opportunity for a frequency shift. And that's where you're at, my friend. You are at a pivot point where you are being asked to just do a frequency shift without judgment, without shame. No, we don't like shame in this place. No shame in the game. It's all experience. Nothing in life is ever wasted. You're never at the wrong place at the wrong time if divine timing is really shining. You know what I mean? Because it's like you have to go through that out of alignment experience to experience / appreciate alignment. So this is the message for today. Prayer is an access point for you to enter a paradigm of peace within. And what happens within radiates without, okay? So I love you so much. I appreciate you. Like the fact that you're here, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what a blessing. Seriously. And if you're feeling, I love what you're saying, but I still want a little cosmic hug, I got you. I've created this incredible global experience where you get to receive a letter in the mail. Yeah, can you believe it? Not a bill in the mail, not a notice in the mail, but a letter from your higher self. I will channel a message from your higher self to help you remember what you already know as you're in the thick of the struggle. Sometimes you can't do it alone. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what? I just want someone to hold me in my own truth, to be a sacred reminder, mirror. So that can be me, if you allow me to be. I also do soul realignment sessions, one-on-one on Zoom. So if you feel the pull to work together, you'll find that information down below. And just know that I'm really, really proud of you. Truly. It takes great strength to even click this video and be here for almost 15 minutes. Your awareness is literally like, it's thirsty for alchemy. And I'm proud of you for even being in that, curious mode. That takes strength. All right? So I love you so much. I will see you in the next message. If you feel like becoming a part of this light hunter tribe, subscribe. This is an energy exchange. If you want to work together in that intimate way, whether it's receiving that letter or doing that one-on-one soul realignment session, info down below. All right. Bye, you brave cosmic BFF. Ooh, I love you. Bye.